We're just taking this opportunity, with it being a year round from lockdown, to reflect really on what we had to change at Big C, because predominantly, like a lot of other people, we were offering support that was, usually face to face, very much people centred. So we had to really take the time and the opportunity to adapt our services to best meet our patients and their families' needs.
Moving on from cancer can be a very difficult time, both emotionally and also with any ongoing side effects following on from cancer treatment. At the Big C, we can help support people who have come to the end of treatment and moving forward. That can be anything from the relaxation groups to counselling, one-to-one nurse support, to our wonderful support groups, and these have all worked really well during the lockdown period as well.
When our centres closed last March, we started up a new service called our Welfare Pack service, whereby we delivered comforting and practical items to our most vulnerable service users whilst they were shielding at home. And to date, we've delivered a total of 1,557 welfare packs.
I have been supporting more patients who are palliative and end of life through telephone calls and via the internet, Zoom and Teams meetings. I've also been providing education for professionals across Norfolk and Waveney and looking at ways we can do this. So away from the classroom, we've been delivering education virtually.
During the COVID pandemic, we launched our Get Moving with Big C programme. This is a programme to support people affected by cancer either before, during or after treatment to get active. We provide one-to-one support and advice at the start of the programme to help a person feel confident and also discuss any side effects which they may be having as a result of their cancer treatment. Really good things so far. We've done over 500 hours of gentle exercise, yoga therapy and Pilates, and people have found it really useful actually, being able to do it at home, especially with some of the side effects of cancer treatment such as fatigue. Sometimes this can be a barrier to getting out, maybe to a gym or getting out in the public to exercise. So being at home in an environment where you feel safe and you can be confident has been excellent.
Our counselling services are offered to anyone that has been affected by cancer, and due to our dedicated counselling team, we're also able to work with families and young children.
Part of my job role is as a facilitator for our teenage and young adult support group known as Free to Be. This group supports patients that fall between the ages of 16 and 24 and has been running for over nearly 10 years now. Since the lockdown happened last year, the group has moved into a virtual format, going from meeting once a month face-to-face to twice a month online.
What we also were able to do is to run the support groups more frequently, which was really nice. So whereas perhaps we might run them monthly, either because of capacity of people being able to get there, room capacity, in person in our centres. So predominantly they will run on a monthly sort of rotational basis, and now we're able to provide them support groups fortnightly, which is brilliant for people. And we're just really fortunate really that so many people were willing to try it, because I think it's a real testament to people at a very vulnerable time when they've got a lot going on, that they could still understand that it would be beneficial to them to take part in our support groups. So the support groups we have been running online include ladies groups, groups for the male patients. We also have a palliative care and secondary support group for ladies. We have a carers group.
There's other members that we've had new members join the group who have really thrived, being able to attend in this way and feeling more connected to each other because of the loneliness of the lockdown. We've also had members that had previously been unable to attend due to either attending university, moving away for university, or moving away with a family, who have been able to reconnect with people, which has been a real fantastic benefit of the online setting. We've also had a few members of the group who were too unwell to have been able to do face-to-face meetings and have been able to attend the online sessions and actually feel more involved from home when they were feeling unwell through treatment and in some cases all the way through to end of life. So although the lockdown has been a challenging time for us and for the group members, it's also been a really rewarding time in the way we've been able to support them.
We help people feel less isolated, help them keep in touch with people they'd perhaps made friendships with within the centres, and it's really nice for us because we get to have that patient sort of face-to-face time, but in a different way, and that's something we've all missed terribly. As you can imagine, we're all quite social beings and we were very used to seeing our patients face-to-face, so for us that's really nice as well. So although it's been a challenging year, I think there's been a lot learnt from it, and I think it will continue to strengthen the way that we support people in the future.